Tomorrow, Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee have scheduled a vote. And what they're going to be voting on is whether or not to send over some of the transcripts from the congressional testimonies that people like Donald Trump Jr. and Jared Kushner gave to the intelligence community within the last 2 years. You see, here's the thing. They want to send these transcripts over to Robert Mueller, the special prosecutor, because, and this was a surprise to me, Mueller apparently doesn't have those. Wouldn't you think that the guy investigating all of these idiots would need those transcripts? Need to know what these people told members of Congress behind closed doors when there were no cameras running? To be honest, I was quite shocked about this, and then I remembered, well, Republicans did control the House for those 2 years, so I guess technically it's not at all that surprising. Nonetheless, Democrats are going to vote tomorrow whether or not to send this information over there, and this is really just a procedural vote. I mean, Democrats control the committee, they've got higher numbers, so yes, this is a thing that is going to happen. And in fact, it would have happened a long time ago, and Republicans know that, but what Republicans did was they actually put off assigning members to that committee in order to basically cripple it for as long as possible. Clever move by Republicans, but ultimately it's not going to do you any good. And again, Jared Kushner and Donald Trump Jr. are the two real targets that Democrats say they want to send these transcripts over. And they claim that these transcripts are explosive and that they could be of, vital importance to a guy like Robert Mueller. Specifically, what they're trying to do is prove that both Trump Jr. and Kushner lied under oath when they testified. So by sending these transcripts over to Robert Mueller, who also has information, he's talked to a lot more people than that committee did within the last couple years, so he knows a lot more than they do. And he'll be able to square up those transcripts and those statements from Trump Jr. and Kushner and whoever else may be there with what he already has. And if it turns out that one of them lied, there go more criminal charges. And what's really interesting about this is that after Roger Stone got indicted, everybody's already assuming the next two dominoes to fall down are going to be Kushner and Trump Jr. In fact, even before Roger Stone got indicted, months ago, people were saying it's probably going to be Roger Stone, then the next one's going to be Trump Jr., Kushner, and that crew, and then it's going to be Trump himself. Well, Democrats are trying to hasten that along and say, all right, well, let's get you these documents because these are things you can probably pop these guys for a couple of crimes with. But, as I mentioned, it may not be just Kushner and Don Jr. Here is the entire list of people who Robert Mueller may find interesting stuff in their transcripts that they gave before Congress. Brad Parscale, digital media director of the 2016 campaign for Trump. Keith Schiller, Trump's former bodyguard. Eric Prince, the founder of Blackwater. Hope Hicks, former White House comms director. Felix Sater, former Trump real estate associate. Steve Bannon, and Alex Nix, who's the former CEO of the political consulting firm Cambridge Analytica. They might send over all the transcripts from all those people. They have a total of 73 different people whose transcripts they have that they could be sending over to Robert Mueller. But I think at this point, they're just ready for the big fish to finally be hauled into the boat. So I don't think they're going to worry with people like Alex Nix or Hope Hicks. They want Trump Jr. and they want Kushner. And after this vote tomorrow, it's likely that they're going to send over everything they have to Robert Mueller, and he's going to be free to do with it whatever he feels necessary. There's a new documentary out right now on Netflix called The Devil We Know. Now, this documentary tells the story of how DuPont, through the manufacture of Teflon, along with 3M, poisoned people all across the planet. Featured prominently in this film is our own Mike Papantonio, who actually handled the cases against DuPont for this C8 poison that was used in the manufacture of Teflon. This documentary, The Devil We Know, and you can find a link to it in the description of this video, tells the complete story. It says what DuPont did, what they knew, And it interviews Mike Papantonio. It pulls clips from the media to complete the story of just how corrupt and disgusting DuPont's actions were, and more importantly, how they managed to get this toxic chemicals into the bodies of roughly 98% of the population. Most of us right now are walking around with DuPont's poison inside our bodies, and we don't even know about it. And that's why this documentary, that again is available on Netflix right now, the link is below, The Devil We Know, tells you exactly how that DuPont poison got inside your body.